I'd like to thank everybody for being here today. My name is John McMurtry, for those of you who don't already know. Now, according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention and Mississippi State Department of Health, there have been more than 480,000 people died attributed to smoking just last year, and 5,400 in the state of Mississippi alone. Now, I've been a smoker myself, so I know firsthand some of the negative effects that it can have, and I've done countless hours of research on it. Today I'm going to be telling you some of the negative effects that smoking has on you, a few different methods on how to stop smoking, and I'm going to try to persuade you to stop smoking yourself and take up the fight against big tobacco. Nobody should smoke for the sake of their own health and the sake of the health of those around them. First of all, tobacco is a horrible substance with almost no benefits and a long list of negative effects it has on your health. Yet, in the U.S. and Mississippi, is one of the #1 causes of death that can be preventable. Now, according to Dr. Robert Paradowski, in the article Smoking's Effect on the Body in the Salem Press, scientific research has revealed smokers are exchanging short-term pleasures for a devastating array of extremely negative long-term health issues. Obviously, it affects your lungs, everybody knows that, and your cardiovascular system, but smoking affects everything from your hair down to your toes. It can be linked to 12 different types of cancer, anywhere from lung cancer to prostate. It can be linked to 21 different types of diseases that we know of now, but experts think that over the next few years, it'll be even more added to that list because we're doing big studies on the effects of smoking as we speak. Not only can it affect your internal health, it can affect your external health, your appearance. It's said that heavy smokers that have smoked for more than 15 years, age of their skin can be 10 years above what their actual age is. And despite what many people think, it can actually cause you to gain weight. As you can see from this statement by Susan Cartwright in the article Smoking, the Leading Cause of Avoidable Death from Alt Health Watch, many smokers, especially younger ones, feel that smoking helps them lose weight or keep from gaining it. But a recent study has proved that notion to be completely wrong and even demonstrated that up to 54% of adults who have smoked more than 20 years are more likely to be obese than non-smokers. And not only does it affect just you, it can affect those around you through secondhand smoking. This can be very devastating for small children and mostly for children still in the mother's womb. Like if a parent or a mother was pregnant with a child and smoked, she's risking a long list of birth defects, could be underweight, and it could even be stillborn. Now, according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, if you were to stop smoking by the age of 40, the damage done by smoking can be reversed by almost 90%. And today I'm going to teach you some ways to try to stop smoking. The first method would be just to naturally wean yourself off by creating a daily allowance of how many cigarettes you can smoke. Say you smoke 15 a day, the next day you go to 14, next day 13, so on and so forth, until you get to 1. Once you get to 1, you can go the next day just every other day and then every 2 days. Now this method might not work for all, some people need help, but luckily there's a lot of products out there available on the market, such as nicotine gums that somebody can chew when they're having a craving, or nicotine patches that people can wear that release nicotine into their system all day to hopefully prevent them from ever having the craving. There's even medications available nowadays, prescription and over-the-counter, that are said to help people with quitting smoking. The last method I'm going to discuss is more controversial, but it has been proven to help plenty of people stop smoking, and that's e-cigarettes. The reason it can be controversial is because there's no FDA or government regulation on these products. According to the American Lung Society, there are over 500 brands and 7,700 different types of e-cigarette liquids, none of which have been evaluated by the FDA or any government agency. So we don't know what chemicals are in these things, what they could be doing to our bodies long-term or short-term. Now, if you are determined to quit and you follow some of my suggestions and you're able to quit, you can reverse almost all the harmful effects that it's had on your body. Now imagine being able to smell like you used to smell, taste foods like they used to taste, being able to run 50 feet down the road without having to stop and catch your breath, or even not smelling like an ashtray to those around you who don't smoke. There are so many anti-smoking groups out now. RAT, Reject All Tobacco, Above the Influence. I'm sure you've heard of them. And they can help you. They have resources on how to stop smoking, and they have information on the bad effects of smoking. They even allow you to take part in the fight against big tobacco and try to stop smoking from being a problem in the future generations that we face now today. Now, today I have discussed with you the different negative effects that smoking can have on your health. I've discussed different ways that you could possibly quit smoking, and I've also just tried to persuade you to stop smoking yourself and take part in the fight against big tobacco. If smoking never existed, just think of how many people you may know that could still be healthy or alive today. And there's no doubt in my mind that if tobacco never existed, that the world would be a much better place.